Hey guys, I'm back with another video. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For returning subscribers, welcome back. And for those of you who do not know, I'm paid on a weekly basis. I'm trying to balance my life and my finances while sharing my budgeting journey with you guys. So let's get started. Yes, this is part 1 for the 3rd week of August. This is for my wallet and for my sinking funds. We're working with $543 today. I'm pretty sure that's in frame. We're just gonna roll with it. All right, I might be talking a little low. It's pretty late at night. It's almost 11 o'clock and everyone is asleep, and I don't want to be loud mama like I usually am, so I feel like I really need to speak up, but I don't want to wake anybody up. All right, so let's do this. It's been a long day and I'm so tired, but we gotta do this. I gotta get money in my wallet. I'm like ready. Okay, let's first do an unstuffing, or let's see what we have. So this is my coin pouch, and oh sweet lord, oh man, I didn't know I had that much in there. Is that it? Yes. Okay, so we got some nasty looking pennies, but I have a lot of change. Oh man, I did not know I had that much. Okay, let me get my coin jar that Double Digit Baby made me for Mother's Day, and sorry if that was loud. All right, I'm just gonna scoot her aside. All right, so change is done. Now let's get into the wallet. All right, so okay, dine out, nothing. I used that up. I also wanted to say, before I forget, I needed to shout out Dimes Gems girl. In one of my community posts, I had asked for you guys to give me suggestions of different drinks that I should try at Starbucks, and she recommended the matcha latte with 3 pumps of chai and vanilla cold foam. I forgot how it's worded, but anyway, oh my gosh, I've been stuck on that. I've been stuck on that so much that I looked up how to make that drink, and I now make that at home. So if you guys are looking for an alternative, I must say that drink is bomb, guys. So bomb. And it might just be me, but I feel like when I drink it, I focus so much better at work. So I'm just saying. Okay, so for fuel, I still have money left over. This is just going to roll over because fuel prices are ridiculous. So I have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, $44 still in here. That bad boy is going to go right back in there. Nothing else was carried over. All right, so first it's going to be for dine out. Dine out needs 35, so a 20, a 10, and a 5. And I was going to put 10 in for my Starbucks card, but since I'm making it at home, I'll just leave this in here for, oh, what am I doing? 20, 40, oh no, girl, what are you doing? Crazy? That was incorrect. Okay, 35 for dine out. Anyway, whatever we might need this for when I'm out there, or I don't know, maybe I want to get a smoothie, or the kiddos might want, we've been hitting up Yogurtini or Dairy Queen. Oh my gosh, those Dairy Queen cones, so good. Okay, fuel is going to get 75, so a 50, a 20, and a 5. 50, 75. I'm just going to add this here, and then let's see where we're at now for fuel. I don't need fuel right now. Oh, and then Daddy was so nice. We did a date night on Friday, and then he took my car Saturday morning to go pick up our girls from grandma's house, and he filled up my tank. He didn't wash my car, but he filled it up. I would rather get the fuel. So now I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 119, and you guys are probably like, that's a lot for fuel. It is, but I use premium in my vehicle. I know, and it's not that I'm trying to do the most. That's what's recommended. I think I'm doing this wrong. There we go. That's what's recommended, so I'm just going to stick with that. All right, so for groceries, I'm putting 180. So I think I'm doing it like this. 150, 70, 80. This has been doing a lot better than 150. I feel like I might need to bump this up to 200, but I'm going to wait and see if that's what I need to do. So right now I'm just going to keep it here, and then, you know, we'll see how we do. Kiddos get their usual 5. And this is just for any little things that they may want, whether it's a snack or because they've been asking to go to Dollar Tree, but we just haven't had time. It's like as soon as I pick them up from school, we got to rush home. I got to either prep dinner or I get started on my workouts, and then my daughters get started on homework, and then before you know it, we got to go to Thai. So the total amount that my wallet got was $295. So let's move on into my kids binder. So this is just for my kids here in the home, for my son who lives on his own with his family, and also for my nieces, nephews, and for my grandbabies. So let's jump into my son. Each kid gets 10, except for other kiddos, they only get 5. And that's not for any reason to be mean, that's just what I budget for them. Okay, so for my son, he has 100 in the bank, 10, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33. 133, that matches up, so we're good to go with that. And his birthday is tomorrow. He's 21. I know, 21, living on his own. He already has a family and his own apartment. Yeah, he tried to grow up way too fast, and I'm like, look at you now, son. And he'll tell me, I should have listened to you, Mom. I should have listened to you and wait to grow up. It's too late now, boy. Okay, so I gave my son 10. So, no, my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, 10. And she also has a job. So she gives me 10% of her check every week, which I deposit into her account, which is why she has so much more than everyone else. So let's see what we have here. So in the bank, she has 1,500, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. But she actually has 1,758. But I don't have $58 worth of placeholders, so we just leave it at that. Cash, 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40 cash. And this is not really for her spending. If she needs it for an emergency, okay. But I'm saving this for her so that if she does decide to move out, baby girl's talking about she's going to live with me forever. I'm like, I don't think so. But let's see how that goes. All right, so for double digit baby, the usual. Let's move these on over. Okay, so now she has 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67, 68, $868. And this is just like their older sister. When they decide to move out, I have money set aside for them. I don't like to dip into this. I did dip into it once, as you see here, so that she could help pay for a tablet that, I don't know, I think she broke her tablet. I think Double Digit Baby broke the baby's tablet, and that was a mess. And Dad was like, give me money out of their envelopes. And I'm like, all right, what am I going to say? All right, so for the baby of the house, she as well gets her usual. I'm not going to count because her and Double Digit Baby have the same amount, so we're going to leave it like that. All right, kids' birthday. So this is for my younger babies, and this could also be used for my 18-year-old daughter, but she doesn't like parties. She likes to go somewhere, I guess, or maybe go shopping. That's her thing. So I'm putting $5 into kids' birthdays, and now they have 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, $39, $239. These placeholders represent money that I have in the bank. That way I don't have a lot of the funds sitting here in my house, because I don't like that. Not at all. All right, so for other kiddos, this is for nieces, nephews, grandbabies, strictly for spending. They're going to get 5. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, $85. Next up is for my grandbabies, and I have 2 grandbabies. One is 3 and one is 9 months. Let me see, October, 10 months. She's going to be 10 months. Okay, so they're going to get a 10. And I have 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 56, 57. $157 in here for them. And this is strictly for savings. I don't want to spend out of this unless we really need to. Okay, so that's going to be it for the kiddos binders. And I'm pretty sure I said it, but just in case I didn't, the total amount that binder got was $60. Now let's jump into long-term. And my long-term binder is for categories that I am saving for a year or more. Car maintenance, my goal is 500. And this one's going to get 5 this week. So we have 100, 200, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. So $242. I do have this little tracker, and I think I'm back up now. So there's 50, 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes, I am back up because I did a little deduction. I had to buy some things for my ride. I think it was like tire shine and like leather cleaner or something. But I want to separate this so that I have one for my insurance deductible and then one for car maintenance. So right now, my goal is 500 for my deductible. All right. Car tag. So for 1 year, my goal is 365, and for 2 years, 662. If I continue to stuff in this way, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do 2 years for my car registration, which is awesome. I really hope I can do that because, yeah, I don't like to do that every year. It's just annoying. Okay. Car tags got 15. It's now at 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. $234. Christmas, I haven't been buying much yet. I'm not even going to say it. I just, yeah. Okay. So Christmas is now at 500, 600, 700. Oh, wait a minute. Am I messing up? Oh, no. I'm going to need to put another placeholder. Okay, so there's 700, 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I think I have one ready to go. Yes. Okay. So I have 500, 600, 700, 800 for Christmas. Now let me take out 100 here, and this is going to be deposited into that account. So 50, 70, 90, 100. Okay. Now let me write my little note. Pretty sure I have paper. Yes. Okay. Okay, 50, 70, 90, 100, and then I'm going to put this, I have my back to bank envelope, and this is what I use whenever I do my unstuffings and when I have to deposit the money into that account. So we should be good there. So 824 is the total amount I have in here. My goal is, I think I said $1,100 to $1,200, and that's because we buy for our entire family, and I don't buy like buku gifts, but I can't tell you what I want to get my husband because he watches my videos. Well, he says he does. Okay, college. This is for my younger two. And this is if they decide to go to college, I have money to pay for whatever it is they may need. I know it's not going to cover tuition, but it could cover other things. So we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, $370. And I think I had already told you guys, but my nephew on my husband's side, he started college today, was his first day, and it's cute because he's never really been away from home. So, you know, the whole family, well, his whole family drove him down there and they helped get him all set up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a young man. Okay, emergency got a 5. And now we are at 50, 60, 70, 80, $85. But I do also have money in the bank. So the total I have is $97. And I have it broken down here. So there's that. And my, oh, you know what? I'm also going to put this one over here because in case you guys had missed it, I had to dip into that to make a payment because, well, take money out for a double payment that was done for my insurance. And hopefully when it comes to my 1-year renewal, I won't have to pay that last month and I can take the money that I will save into my insurance and put it back in here. So that will be great. But of course, that's not till 2023, but it's all right. I'm not in a rush. All right, for later me, this is a retirement fund for me. And I put in 5, so now I have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82. $382. And I stopped checking to see what my account is looking like because it is up, down, round and round, everywhere. I'm just letting it ride. I don't want to get stressed out with it. No days off. So no days off is pretty much like a PTO because I work for a small company, so I only get 40 hours sick time. That is it. Well, sick pay, that's it. We don't get vacation pay. We don't get like personal time off. We don't get any of that stuff. So I'm going to put a 5 in, and now I'm at 10. And this came in very handy when I needed this for our 2-week vacation that we took. I was able to take the money out of here in incorporation with one of my savings challenges. And I used that to stuff for my bills, my sinking funds, and everything. Okay, so for taxes, now taxes is for, I'm saving this so that when my husband and I file in the beginning of the new year, I can contribute towards that. He didn't want me to, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. And if he doesn't want to take my money, well then, yay, I just have some extra money saved up. So I'm putting in 8. My goal is $210. And this is also in with my YouTube check. So I've been paid twice. Well, I've actually been paid 3 times. So I do have money that's holding in the bank. So thank you guys for the watch hours because I would not get paid without you guys. So thank you so much. And you guys will see that money reflected in here once I pull that out. So for taxes, I have 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 201, 202, 203. So I need to do another placeholder. So 50, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yeah. I can't really do anything with that. Okay, so let me make sure I do have placeholders for this. Yes, I have them ready to go. And let me write all this down so I know what's happening here. Okay, so this is for taxes. Oh, and this freebie I got from Tina with the Pink Cloth Co. I had purchased some of the budgeting stickers, the little tracker stickers, and she sent that along as a freebie. So thank you so much. I mean, she doesn't watch my videos, but thank you. I'm sending that out there to her. Okay, so vacation. Now, I don't know what happened. I guess I wasn't really paying attention, and vacation was still at 25. So I have Excel spreadsheets. If you guys had seen my old budgeting videos, I use Excel spreadsheets. I still do. I also use pen and paper. I love it all. But I guess I just didn't change this to $10 or $5. So it's fine. We're just gonna stuff it. So vacation has $20, $30, $40, $45 in it. And we don't really have anything planned. I mean, my husband was talking about going to Mexico City because apparently the Cardinals are going to play there. So that's in, I think, November. And I was like, perhaps. Okay, so the total amount that long term got this week was $60. Now we're going to move on into short term. And short term for the week is going to get $85. These are still pretty new, so I'm trying to break them in. So, alrighty. Beauty is going to be first up, and she's going to get a 5. So I have 5, 10, $15 in there. And this is for anything beauty related. It could be a razor. It could be shampoo, conditioner, lotion, skincare, makeup, whatever. Can we? Now, for those of you who might be new and don't know, Can We is for the family, so that when they ask, can we do this, can we do that, can we go here, can we go there, or can I get this or that, that is when we use this. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is going to be a deduction from this next week because we went to the zoo and we had so much fun. We were there for about, I'm going to say 4 or 6 hours, and we had a really good time. So, yeah. All right, so for can we now have $50, $60, $61, $62, $63, and that is showing on here. And I didn't go over it, but this is my short-term binder. So these are pretty much revolving envelopes. I dip into these quite frequently. I try not to, but if I do, I try not to feel bad about it because that's what it's for. I don't want to dip into my buffer. I'm trying to just use this money here. So clothing's for the entire family. I did a deduction. I had to buy some uniforms for my daughters. I'm putting in a 5. We're now at 10. Nobody is in need of anything, so that's always a good thing. Let's let it build up again. Daddy's envelope is basically for my husband. So anything that I want to buy for him, or if we do date night and I pay for it, or whatever it is. So I gave him 5. We have $50, $60, $65, $70 in here for him. If I reach 100, I don't know if I'm going to open up another account. I don't think that would be necessary because these are short term and I like to do that only for my long term envelopes. Garden, if you guys saw my garden video, you see that she's doing pretty good. I don't think I need to buy soil, but I know I need to put more soil in there. So we're just going to keep stacking this up. So it got a 5. So garden's at 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, $43. And that cucumber that I showed you guys, she's getting huge, like super fat. And I'm looking at her like, you don't look like a cucumber anymore. Like, I don't know what she is. I mean, she's obviously a cucumber, but she's just really big. She don't look right. Okay, so gifts. And this is for wedding gifts, baby shower gifts, birthday gifts, whatever it is. I guess for like, what is it? Teacher Appreciation Week. Things like that I'll dip into here. So it got a 5, so now we're at 50, 60, 65, 66, $67. So since my son's birthday is tomorrow, I would like to send him money. I don't know how he feels about that, only because I told you guys that he had owed me money and he paid it all back. So I want to send him money as a gift, but I feel like he's going to be like, no, Mom, like I don't need money, but I want to send it to him. That way he can, buy whatever he wants. Okay, so giveaways, this is for you guys. And I did just post a community post on the winners for my giveaway. So I hope you guys have already reached out. You guys had about 2 days. You guys had 2 days to reach out to me to let me know where you wanted to send it to. So that's not what this video is about. Hold on really quick. Okay, so giveaways is now at $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $75. Yes. We're just going to keep stacking this up and take it from it as we need to. All right, so for health and fitness. Health and fitness, this is exactly for what it says, health and fitness. I was saving for my eye exam or my eye care club renewal. If you guys go through America's Best, you guys know what I'm talking about. But I don't need to do another exam until I think next year. But my prescription is out... Oh, no, next year. It was my eye care club that's out in August. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I'm going to keep stacking this up because it is a little over $100. And that gives me free eye exams for 3 years and discounts on contacts and glasses. So we now have $100, $120, $130, $31, $32, $33, $133 in here. And I really feel like I should make a account for this one, because I only dip into this for like particular things. So I don't know. All right, so for holidays, this is for, right now I'm saving for Halloween. So my goal is $300 and I'm gonna give it a 5. And this is to cover costumes for the entire family. So we have $100, $105, $110, $115. And nobody has told me what they wanna be yet. So we're just rolling with it. I mean, I still have time, which is okay. But I keep saying, I think I need to look at my budget and make sure I might have to bump that up. $5 might not cut it. Okay, so for home maintenance, let me flip this around because I did do a deduction. So she's going to get 5 this stuffing. And for cash, we have $10, $20, $25, and then in the bank, there's $42. So that's because I did a deduction of $58. I bought some things for the house. And I dipped in here. So I no longer have that $100 placeholder in here, which is fine. All right, so for investments, this is for my investing, but mainly for like my daily spending investing. So I took a page out of D versus Debt, and wherever she makes a purchase from, she invests in. If she gets a dividend, I do it regardless if I get a dividend or not. So I'm putting in 10, and I have 10, 11, 12, 13, $14, and this will go towards this week's investing, which I haven't done yet. Okay, kiddos activities. So this is for anything that is for my children, whether it's their sports events or Girl Scout activities or book fairs, things like that. So it's going to get a 5, and we are now at $100, $105, $110, $115. And Girl Scout fees are going to come up, and that is $65 per kiddo, I believe. So usually I pay for one child, my husband pays for the other, and we move on. Okay, so this miscellaneous envelope here is a wedding fund for my brother and for my sister-in-law. They asked me to be a bridesmaid, so I'm saving $300 for my dress and shoes, and then $300 to give them as a wedding gift. They're not getting married till fall of 2023, so I have time to save. And this wonderful placeholder I got from Reinventing Renee. It says, here's to being broke, and it's showing you some love there. So we're going to put 10 in. Dang it, I did it again. Oh my gosh, hold on guys, let me make sure I have the right amount. Let me see, so 5 is gonna go, I'm missing $5. 5, is it supposed to be 10 and I keep saying 5? I think that's where I'm messing up at. Pets, personal, here, and then month ahead. That's what I'm doing. Good Lord, I need to stop doing that. Okay, so I need to fix this because I know I'm gonna be messed up. And this happened in the last video too. Look at it, as you can see. So we're doing 5, and it's going to be 215 is where we should be at. So, man, I'm telling you, that's what I get for like rushing things through. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna do a 5 here. And now we have 100, 200, 205, 210, $215. I got this freebie from Budgetz. I don't think I'm up to date with the coloring, but I'll check on that. And if I need to, I'll update that. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get into personal or planner, and this is strictly for here, for anything that I need for my office space or planner supplies. I haven't been doing a lot of my weekly cash outs, layouts, and I really miss doing it, but it takes a while, and I didn't do my August month planner. Oh, it's a mess. Okay, so for a personal planner, I have $10, $15, $20, $25 in there. I don't have anything coming up, so I should be good. All right. Pets, I wiped them out because I bought them some balls that they play fetch with. They're huge balls, and they were $28, I think, something like that. So they have $5. Okay, that is it for my short-term binder. Oh man, she's a little thicky. Okay, the last envelope I'm gonna get in, or the last binder I'm gonna get into now is for my month ahead binder. And this is for first 1 month of expenses, and then 3 months, and then 6 months. So it's probably gonna go 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, but you know how it goes. But I'm gonna put $5 in here for the week. So the total amount that I have in this binder right now is $455, and my goal for 1 year is $2,584. So that is it for my stuffings part 1 for the third week? Yes, third week of August. So let's go over hashtag BCL before I let you guys go. So we are working on, let me get this here. Okay, we are working on round 2, week number 3. And this week we are focusing on Yasmin Budgetz. She's currently, well, I'm sure she's above this. I'm not even going to mention their subscribers because I'm probably wrong. But number 1 is Yasmin Budgetz. Ste Budgetz. She was new to me, so I started watching her videos. I subscribed and I put on those notifications, but I need to go on and watch more of her content. Sav Budgetz and Ange Budget and Debt. So that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, all those fun things. And until next time, bye. Bye.